What is going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in. I know this isn't the typical episode, but once the news broke, I have been just head deep in working on a business plan to buy the track. I contemplated keeping this quiet and whether or not to share with anyone, but I do believe in the power of the car community, and once my offer gets submitted, people are going to know anyways. I have been working with my real estate agent, the same agent who was helping me find a shop just a few months ago. And yes, we are in talks with the sellers, and I am currently working on building an offer and a proposal for the track. I am going to do everything in my power to buy Willow Springs. Willow Springs is my home track. It is where my YouTube career started. It is where I learned how to drift. I spent more time at that track than any other racetrack in the world. I love that track, and I don't want to see it go to some big conglomerate just to see it get torn down. I want to see this track live. It has been my dream to own a racetrack, as I'm sure it's like every gearhead's dream. I want to own this track. And I want to upgrade the track. I want to put on more events. I really want to unleash the true potential of what Willow is and can be. I've been looking at the financials. I've been putting together a plan, and I've been speaking with both banks and investors to buy Willow. In the next week or two, I will be going with my real estate agent to go meet with the seller's agent at the racetrack to take a look at the grounds, to take a look at the 600 acres, to take a look at the 7 racetracks. I also need to understand what the city limits are, if there's any restrictions that I need to be aware of, are there any easements, and just understand a little more what it is I could potentially be buying. And I wouldn't be doing this by myself. I need support from investors from a bank or whatever, because I can't do this alone. Part of why I'm making this video, because I am one to put out into the universe what I'm trying to do, as you guys know. And I think it only makes sense for someone like myself to buy the track, because a lot of tracks do struggle to stay afloat, and with the added value of my social media and YouTube, to be able to have that additional revenue on top of the additional track usage, I feel like this model makes sense. And I've spoken to other track operators and owners, and I think I have a pretty good understanding of what it takes to own a racetrack. This is a big undertaking. It's 600 plus acres, it's 7 racetracks with endless opportunity. I see so much potential for this track, and I want to see it live, grow, prosper. And yeah, the track is a bit remote, but I have been to other tracks that are remote who have been able to generate a profit. It's funny, the couple people that I've told that I'm putting an offer to buy this track, the reviews have been mixed. I've talked to some people who are like, why would you do that? It's gonna take all of your time. You're not gonna make money on it. You might take a loss. They're asking for a lot. Don't do it. And I've had other people who own tracks themselves who are like, do it. It's a passion project. You will make money. You have this incredible audience who will support you, and you have an outlet and just this incredible, beautiful thing. And I would love to make racing more accessible to people. I would love to make it more family friendly. I just have so much that I would want to do. And I have so much love for the car community and the motorsports industry and automotive as a whole that I want to keep this alive. I've been talking about legacy a lot, and I'm really hyping up buying this. They might not sell it to me, but I am serious about an offer. My agent and I have been working on it. I am speaking actively with banks and investors. I do have a business plan together, and I am submitting an offer. I really want this to work. This is a huge investment, and it has to return. It has to make money for the investors. Again, I can't do this alone. So if there are investors watching this, I do have some incredible people who are willing to support so far. But if there are others out there, I think you'll be able to find a way to get a hold of me. I mean, just think of how cool it would be to own a racetrack. The content of rebuilding Willow Springs, of cleaning up the track, of making it accessible for everyone, for putting on events, to, I could finally have my dream little warehouse with the loft over top to overlook my cars while being on a track. Like, I love everything about this. And I have just been locked in my office, crunching numbers and figuring out how to make this work. So I think I have a pretty good idea, which is why I'm moving forward with the offer and the proposal. And yeah, I mean, there's also increased opportunity for talking to NHRA and putting a drag strip on the track, as well as condos on the track as well. I really want to give Willow the attention it deserves. And I'm just a true enthusiast and would hate to see this track go to anyone who wasn't. I mean, year after year, I see so many racetracks closing. That's the last thing I want to happen. I mean, Fontana closed. Irwindale's talking about closing. There aren't many racetracks left in Southern California anymore. And the ones that are here, I want to help keep alive. Being that I am in talks with the seller's agent, and I have been actively putting plans together, means I do have the track's financials for the last 5 years. I have their P&L statements, so I've been able to see what the financials look like, and I do think that I can make it make sense. Now, I guess the question begs for someone watching this, why am I putting this video out? Why wouldn't I just submit the offer and keep quiet until it goes through? And well, historically, when I've made YouTube videos, I've put out what my ambitions are and what my intentions are, and historically, they've come true. And I mean that, I say that with sincerity and with gratitude, because a lot of this is because of you guys that I've been able to be successful in what I do. So I'm an honest person. I'm putting my intentions out there. I'm not necessarily looking for investors in this venture. I am already in talks with a small group of ones who are supportive of this. I mean, obviously, if you're interested, you can try to reach out, but I'm not trying to do a crowd fund. I'm not doing a GoFundMe or anything like that. I'm trying to keep this small because my intentions are to really build out this track, keep it nice, keep racing alive, and to fulfill a dream of mine. So yeah, I think ultimately I want to communicate. I want to put my intentions out there. They're pure, and communicate with you guys what I'm trying to do. I do believe the sellers want to sell the track to someone who is passionate and who wants to keep it alive. And I think having the car community behind that, I do hope putting out this video incentivizes the sellers to take a serious look at my offer. We will resume regularly scheduled content in the next couple of days. I do have a couple of videos that I can't wait to share with you guys that have already been shot and edited. This came up and I've just been obsessive over it, and I just kind of head down have been working on this. So plan for a video again soon. Thank you guys for your continued support. I'm really excited about this. Make sure you guys get some apparel, returntolife.store. All the pre-orders stop today, so if you want to get anything, today's the last day to do it, and then the essentials will always be on the site. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you guys sincerely. I'm very excited for this, and I will keep you posted every step of the way. Ecrew, we out here with love. Bye! Oh, crap.